your smells. Interestingly, olfactory information is much more enduring in our brains than visual or auditory information. Catching a whiff of a particular smell often triggers a host of interrelated memories. All animals are equipped with whichever smelling system is most suitable for their particular habitat. A dog's sense of smell is estimated to be 1 million times more efficient than humans. Using their noses, dogs can easily smell the faintest odor in the air, and so they're able to do things that humans and machines can't. They can sniff out traces of drugs, smuggled goods, criminals, missing persons, or even people in life-threatening situations due to natural disasters. The salmon is another animal for which the sense of smell is of truly vital importance. Baby salmon emerge from their eggs in rivers towards the end of the winter. After hatching, they spend a few years in these rivers and then migrate to the ocean. But there's much more to their travel than this, as salmon that reach their reproductive age make another amazing trip. At puberty, the salmon irresistibly return to the place where they themselves hatched from their eggs, their spawning grounds. But this time, they go there as parents, to lay their own eggs. Now, the fish has no set of navigating tools to help them tell the way on this long, difficult voyage, but still they manage to find their home waters with ease. Moreover, whenever faced by a choice of river branches, they unerringly choose just the path that will take them back to where they were born. But how can they perform such an impressive feat? It's all because they are equipped with a superb sense of smell that helps them to find direction. In short, the salmon's sense of smell helps this fish much like an expert guide along its journey, which can stretch for thousands of kilometers. In the Quran, God also draws attention to the example of the mosquito. Female mosquitoes need blood in order to produce eggs, and the she-fly finds sources of this necessary blood by smelling the air. Female mosquitoes have such a strong sense of smell that they can easily detect human body chemicals from whole kilometers away. In the following verse of the Quran, God states that mosquitoes are evidence for creation, evidence which we should meditate upon. God is not ashamed to make an example of a mosquito, or of an even smaller thing. As for those who believe, they know it is the truth from their Lord. But as for those who disbelieve, they say, "What does God mean by this example? He misguides many by it, and guides many by it, but He only misguides the deviators." A good number of electrical devices have been produced in our day as preventative measures against dangers such as fire and gas leaks. The human nose's smelling mechanism was taken as a model in the design of these devices. Fire detectors are one such example of these devices. When they detect smoke in the air, these detectors give off an alarm. The special receptor of the detector looks much like the olfactory receptors in our noses, with one difference. The system in the biological smell receptors is much more complex than the mechanical one in the fire detector. People have also manufactured an electronic nose by taking inspiration from the human olfactory system. Developing this model based on the excellent design of their own noses, they call this device an electronic nose. Electronic noses are used in a number of economic sectors, including food and perfume, and the medical and chemical industries. These high-tech advances notwithstanding, scientists are quick to assert that such clever devices are no match or even competition for our God-given noses. The olfactory system is more testimony for God's superior artistry in creation, who has endless compassion and affection for His servants. This is one of His many blessings for all living creatures. Humans need to eat and drink just to survive, but owing to our sense of taste, this obligation becomes a pleasure. Taste happens through a miraculous system. This system analyzes proteins, ions, complex molecules, and scores of chemical compounds. Our bodies decide what food they have need of through the sense of taste. Let's now examine more closely this extraordinary system and how it is evidence for creation. There are many thousands of different kinds of food. Still, we can easily distinguish between different tastes due to our sharp sense of taste.